back to March Madness with Peace of Mind Pilates. I'm Stephanie, and I'm so excited that you're here today. We're going to do some glute work and stretch it out, so get ready to burn your butt. All right, let's go. We're going to start on our hands and knees. Palms under shoulders, knees under hips. Finding that nice lift out of your arms, and then I want you to just sink your chest down, keeping your arms straight, and then lifting up out of your arms and sinking the chest down, just working and retracting through the scapula, keeping the abs in and up, and the low back nice and flat. And just do that a few more times. Breathing. Good. And last time. And now I want you to find that halfway point where you're settled, your shoulders are drawn down, your ribs are drawn in, and up, and your abs are in and up, and you're going to reach the right arm forward, trying not to shift in the body, and lowering that hand down, and switching, and lowering down, keeping the core nice and tight as you extend, and lower, and extend, and lower, exhale, and release one more time. Good, and then hold it here. Draw the abs up a little bit more. You're going to shift slightly to the left as you start to lift the right knee up. And we're just going to open the knee out and back down. And open it out and back down. So your hip isn't going to lift. You're not going to sink into your left hip, but you're going to shift a little bit. And that whole shape of the leg comes up and down. You should feel a little bit of your side obliques here as you lift to stabilize yourself. We're working into that outer hip and glute. And we're just going to squeeze up and down for a few more here, taking the whole shape of the leg up, trying not to bring the knee forward, but to stay in that line. And 3, 2, we're going to hold the knee up, and we're going to extend the leg back. Now we're opening the hip, coming down onto the left forearm, and keeping your right hand on the floor. Opening the hip, and we're just going to lift and lower the leg. And the movement, small. It's not a big move, but you're really, really squeezing through that outer hip and glute. You're lifting up out of your left arm, out of your obliques in the left side, and breathing. If your knee starts to feel a little weird, you can put a pillow or a blanket under your knee. But you should really feel that glute, the underbutt, squeezing. Your back is not changing. For 3 more. And 2. Hold here, and we're just going to bend the knee, pushing that foot back behind you, and extend it back long. And bend the knee, and extend it, squeezing through the leg. Go slow to begin with to really focus on it. And then you can speed it up a little bit. Bend and stretch. And stretch, squeezing through the leg. For 4, you should feel a little bit of that under glute working as well to hold you. And 3, I'm also feeling my right arm. So, there's a lot of things that you might feel. And 2. And last one, hold it here and just lift up and down, for 8. 7, 6, stretch longer. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back up onto your left hand. Square your hips off, pull the knee in, round the spine, exhale, reach and lengthen out and lift. So just bend in and reach and lift. releasing everything down. Slide your right knee forward. Turn the knee out and the toes in. And start to slide back with your left foot. Whew. And you just shift side to side here. And then we're going to come all the way down onto your forearms. And take a nice deep breath here. Softening into the glute, into the hips, and breathing. And one more breath. And start to come up onto your hands. As you come up, bring your knees back together, and we're going to go on to the other side. So, hands under shoulders, knees under hips, abs lifted in and up, and we just start to lift that left leg out and in. You are shifted slightly to the right, but a lot of your weight is into the left hand. So your right hand should feel like it has very little weight on it as you open and close. Trying to squeeze that outer hip and glute. Notice where your stopping point is and see if you can really squeeze up a little bit higher. Working into that oblique and to that side hip and glute. And we're just going to go a few more here for 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up, and then we're going to extend it back behind us, opening that hip, coming down onto your right forearm, and we're going to lift and lower the leg, keeping the leg lengthened from your hip and trying not to let your back move at all. And squeezing through that outer glute and hip, lifting out of your right arm, lifting your rib cage up and your abs in. So much energy working in this body to stabilize you, to strengthen you, reaching through the leg. Don't let this foot just be floppy. No floppy feet. And we have 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it. Now we're going to bend the knee and extend. Try to keep the thigh back as far as you can and reach through the leg. And again, start slow. Really focus on not letting this knee come forward as you bend. So it's just a bend and a reach right from the stable thigh. And I'm feeling both glutes at this point. Hopefully you are too. For 4 more. Lift up out of your abs and your arm. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it. Start to come back up onto your right hand, squaring your hips as you pull the knee in, round, extend and squeeze up and lift. Bend, pull in, lift up and squeeze. Lift. And squeeze up. Finding your breath. And squeeze. For 4. And 3. 2. We hold this one up, pulsing up for 8. 7, just from the glute. Don't move your back. Don't move anything else. 4, 4, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And lower down, slide that knee forward, slide your right leg back, open the knee out and the toes in. Shift a little bit side to side. Hopefully I did the same work on both sides. It's always funny how the brain is like, oh no, did you? And then coming down in the center, relaxing into it. Notice where you're holding tension and try to release that tension away. And if you can allow your body to just begin to soften, you'll feel the movement in your body. You'll feel that release. So see if you can get to that point. And we're going to hold it for 2 more breaths. And last one. Good, coming back up onto your hands and knees. And we're going to come up onto our knees. If that doesn't feel good, feel free to sit down onto your glutes, taking the right hand to the floor and the left arm up and over. Shift your hips over to the left as you reach further with that left arm. And then come back up. Left hand to the floor, right arm reaches over, shift the hips over to the right, pressing down through that right hip and stretching through the right hand. And coming all the way back up. And that's all I have for you today. So I hope you had fun. I hope you worked your glutes, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks again. Bye.